Hello everybody and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, and today, as promised last time, I shall be... Oh, what's wrong with that? I don't know. Oh, but we'll be doing research anyway. So let's have a look. What's wrong with that? Insufficient algae? Oh no, we better go find some. Yes, if we continue the ladder up here, there is some algae up there that we can get, and we can dig down into this area and get that pocket of algae as well. That should do us for a little while. There's some algae in around here, but we have to be very, very careful about how we mine it out as well. What I want to build now, because it's very important, very, very important, is the... Where are you? The research stuff. Stations! So we've got a research station. So I'm going to put that in. And as I want room as well for a supercomputer. But we don't need it yet, so that can just pop in the end there. So the research station can go about there, I think. And we need to hook that up to the power as well. This is why I'm trying to keep all these things in this sort of general area, so we're not having to use as much wire to hook them all up. Well, eventually we're going to have wire running pretty much everywhere. And amongst the furniture there is a floor lamp that we can build, and that'll just give them a little bit of light in here. I think that makes them a bit happier. Okay, we're getting a bit stressed now. 13% stress. That's actually not bad. I've seen them way more stressed than that. But because they are getting a little bit stressed out, I am going to build some massage tables. And I don't think that they need power, so I can just pop them down here. So we'll just have two. Oh, apparently we don't have enough because we need igneous rock to make them. Okay, well we'll just have one and then we'll have a second one later on. That's fine. So we've produced 0 kilos of oxygen and my duplicates have consumed 2,000 grams of oxygen. I don't believe that. Oh right, yes of course, because they don't have any algae, I remember. That's why they haven't made any. Okay, but now we can go up here and we can get the algae. And there's some algae up there as well. Good stuff. And what's up here? Clay and slime with algae in the middle. We will eventually be able to use all of the clay and the slime and the algae. I'm guessing that they got rid of whatever that thing was that was over here. I don't know. They did it when I wasn't looking. So let's dig out this algae here. This algae here. Maybe the metal as well, actually. I'll see if they can reach that. They might need to climb a little bit to get that one up there. And let's make a... let's dig that out, I think. And then I think I want to... Can we harvest that? No. Just dig that up as well. If I dig... Hang on, if I dig it, I was meant to... Yeah, if I dig it up, I get a seed from it, so that's fine. That's exactly what I wanted to do there. And then we want a ladder going down slightly into this area. And we'll get algae over there as well. So I just go down there, and then I can ask them to dig all that algae out of the ground. Hopefully that will be enough to last us for a day or two, maybe. Probably not. So there we go, our deoxidizer is working again. It looks like our lamp isn't, so I'll just check the wiring on that. I might not have wired it in quite yet. And I haven't. So there we go, we've got some light, which will hopefully make them feel a little bit happier. Look at that, bright light. So they get a bit of light from the printing pod as well. I don't know whether they need light in their bedrooms. And I just need to say that they can put stuff in here basically as well. You are allowed to put stuff in there. And then they can tidy things up a little bit. Okay, so here is how the research station works. The research station, basically you decide what research you want, and I would like to start with farming tech. There's a few things you can do. You can do power, you can do interior decor, liquid piping, gas piping, and farming tech. Then you've got intermediate and advanced technologies that you need to make with the science computer, basically. So this one you can just make with that research bench. And when we do that, we'll be able to get an algae terrarium, we'll be able to get compost, and we will be able to make planter boxes to build food. And talking about food, we actually haven't even started making any food yet. We need to make a, what is it called? A microbe musher. I'm going to put it here. And what our microbe musher will do, once it is built, is it will make us food out of dirt. Yes, that's right. We can make food out of dirt. It's not ideal, so that's why we want to get the farming tech, so we can get slightly better food than that, because it's a bit disgusting that we're eating dirt. And apparently we can make lice loaf or mush bar here, so we can make the food out of dirt, or we can make it out of meal lice, which are something we haven't seen yet, but we will. So the mush bar is made out of bottled water, which we've got down here, and dirt, which I think have in plenty usually. It'll give you 1,000 kilocalories, but it might cause diarrhea because you're eating dirt at the end of the day. That's kind of disgusting. So we've got 15 visits remaining on the outhouse, and then I think someone has to clean it out, which I don't think they get too happy about doing, but it's a necessary evil, apparently. So we'll have a quick look at the air again. So most of it is fairly breathable. The bedrooms are getting a little bit unbreathable. That's not too good. So anyway, I haven't quite told you the whole story about the research bench. So the research bench, I then have to, once the recipe is selected, so once the research is selected, you have to do a recipe. So the research, and you might have noticed it said 20 on it. It's 20 of these novice researchers. So I have to fabricate out of dirt. Everything's made out of dirt in this. I have to make 20 of them. So I can make 6 to start with. And I would like to kind of make this quite important. So here there are priorities. 1 is low and 9 is high. So I can say research is a real priority in our base. I'd like someone doing it all the time, please. But I need to keep an eye on that and make sure that there's always things being fabricated in here. So if I see that not being used, I need to go and sort it out. Now apparently I have a new duplicant available. I don't really want my new duplicant quite yet, so I'm going to leave him in the pod because otherwise he sort of uses all the oxygen up, and at the moment we've got enough people doing the work, so I'm quite happy with what they're up to at the moment. So a little bit of that water escaped down there, but they can go down and use that, so that's fine. We actually have quite a lot of really good water in here, which is really going to be useful. Eventually I'll show you the tech tree. Where's the tech tree? Oh, here we are, research. Eventually what I'm going to do is get the liquid piping, which will allow me to sort of pipe water around the place, and eventually then, once I get my science computer up, I can get percolation, which will allow me to produce a steady supply of oxygen using piped in water through an electrolyzer. So we'll pipe water up to the electrolyzer from a pump, and that will produce oxygen for me, which will be really good. And we can also purify our water at that point, so we can start to use the contaminated water as well. But having the fresh water just there is really good. We'll contaminate it just over here as well, so once we've used all the fresh up, we can start putting a system in to purify the contaminated water. So you can see how it gets more difficult. So basically, firstly you start digging up algae, then you run out of algae, you start using water. You run out of water, you start having to use the contaminated water. So it gets harder and harder and harder. So you've got to keep your tech has to keep up, otherwise you don't get any oxygen in the base and everyone suffocates. And that's the game. That's it. That's how it works. So the research station I already let not fabricate, because I'm rubbish. Come on, get researching. So you go and look over there for like 2 seconds and they've done all the research. Oh, is it bedtime? And we need some more storage as well, because their storage is getting all very full. So we'll put another one in there. But I do think we'll need to put some storage in some other places. We'll probably need to make a new little area soon. What's wrong, Ashale? Oh, Ashale was unhappy because He had dirty hands and interrupted sleep and was tired and holding their breath. Holding their breath. Oh, the oxygen's still really bad in that room. Have we got algae for the oxygen thing? No. You need to go and dig the algae out. Oh, I can't get up there. Okay, let's build a ladder up a little longer so that they can maybe go up there and stand on the ladder. And then maybe we could just dig out this algae up here as well. So if we did that, made a nice ladder. Why are they not making that? That's apparently unreachable as well. Oh, right. The reason that's unreachable is that they don't have the 2 tiles to get down there. So basically they're 2 tiles tall, so they can't crawl through that one high gap. So that's why they can't go and get that algae down there. So once we've done all of that, there'll be lots of algae for them to dig out. It looks like that's a carbon dioxide pocket though. So if I can avoid it, and I can't really avoid it, so if I want the algae, I've got to let that out, unfortunately. Because we're not making enough oxygen. We've made 6 kilos of oxygen and consumed 60, so this is why I'm not asking them to get any more colonists in yet, because I'm like, no, you need the algae and you need to be making the oxygen, or we can't have more people. Simple as that. And we'll probably run out of food soon, because we're actually not making any food either. So we're going to make some mush bar out of dirt, which will allow them to eat, because we're down to 9,000 calories now, which is not too good. Okay, let's get some more novice research going as well. Let's see how we're doing with that. We're at 14 out of 20, so once they make that 6, we will have our farming going. And we can make a farm. That's really good. Now I think I need a 4 tall room for a farm as well. So I might make one underneath here. Yeah, so I think that's what I'll do. Right, so we're going to make a 4 tall room there, and that's going to be a farming room for us. Don't need to put tiles everywhere. It's a lot of work for them to do, so as much as it does help them after a while, I don't want to stress them out too much. Talking about stress, we're at 33%, and DePomp is our most stressed person right now. Probably because he's pretending to be a human hamster on a wheel. So he can get a massage in a minute. Go get a massage, DePomp. Ah, how good is that? Look at his little face. Ah, so good. Such a good massage. I have my massage table in the cave. So the air in here at the moment, really still looking bad over by the toilet. I think the toilet should maybe have been away from the beds, but we're going to get the farming in a minute and we'll get something new that will help with that. Oh, DePomp's gone to sleep on the massage table. DePomp's still the most stressed, so that's okay. Zangari can have a go in a minute as well. Ashale's like totally chill. Probably because he like sleeps all the time. He just has a nap in the middle of the day. He's really chill. Okay, Zangari is being the human hamster. Ashale is eating some of those mush bars. We'll just keep them going though. Oh no, he's making them actually. We'll keep them going. Storing them in here. They seem to just be falling on the floor though, for some reason. So we have our farming tech. Yes. Okay, so after that we're going to do... interior decor will give us things that we can use to reduce stress. Power regulation will help with the power grid. We're okay with the power as it is at the moment. Liquid piping is really important. And gas piping... give us temperature modulation, pressure management. I think that's something we'll do a bit later. So we'll go with liquid piping for now. And that will allow me to start making oxygen out of water eventually. So once I've done liquid piping, I might do interior decor first, but then I'm going to be looking at all the sanitation and percolation options. But what I need to do is fabricate some novice research to get that done. In fact, why not? Let's build the supercomputer. Why not build it now? Because we're going to need it in a minute. Supercomputer! So you just go in the corner over there, and we'll wire you up. Wired up the supercomputer. There, so that'll give them a chance to make that. The Pomp is like super happy now. So I think I can tell him to get off there. And Zangari can have a go. Yeah, he was down to 2% stress. Zangari. You gonna go on the... Oh no, you're doing research, okay. I'll let you off. There's no algae again. There's never any algae. Okay, so it looks like they are about to go and mine all of that out though, so that's fine. And they haven't quite finished the ladder up here. It's saying it's unreachable. Oh no, because they need to build that first and then that. That's fine by me. Oxygen and food. Okay. Right, so they haven't started... Oh yeah, they're digging down there now. Cool. They found a dude in the... Oh, he helps them mine a little bit. Nom nom nom. Oh right, so he disappears into the dirt. Okay. Oh no! Kill him! Kill him now! There we go, he's gone. Cool. So I kind of really do think it's quite important that you build that ladder. So let's just make that a priority. And we'll build some more ladder as well. And then we can dig there. And there, and there, and there, and there. Dig all the algae. But it will let the carbon dioxide out of that room. I'm sorry, Ashale, I know, it sucks. The air in there is horrible. Just go and take the algae away. He ran away because the air was so awful in there. So one thing that I can make, now we're getting some more algae around here, and I want to make this in their sort of bedroom area, because they're really struggling over there, is something called an algae terrarium. I'll put one either side of the toilet as well. And what those do is that they make the air a bit cleaner, and they get rid of the carbon dioxide in the air as well. Which we could do with up here, to be honest. But that will eventually, hopefully, just... it's only a small pocket. I'm hoping that'll eventually just go away. That'll start to mingle. That's what it's doing. It's going into the base. It's mingling. It's dropping down into the base. I'm kind of ending up down here, probably. Which is fine by me. So they're like, oh, we want this algae, but oh, it's disgusting in here. Now that seems to be a mixture of contaminated oxygen and oxygen. But it seems to be mostly proper oxygen, so it's... I think it'll be alright. If we dug into there, I don't think that would be the end of the world. But look up here, there's some pretty horrible looking stuff up here, I'll tell you that. Yuck. There's an unbreathable vacuum up there. That's mostly carbon dioxide. There's a lot of carbon dioxide up here now. See, these algae terrarium hopefully are making that a little bit better. Yeah, it seems to already be helping. So let's see how much algae we actually have left. Probably not a lot. Oh, we do have some. Okay. Let's put some... I don't know if we should put some up here. Or just leave it. Well, someone would dig that out. That would be handy as well. Yeah, it isn't looking too bad. Research center is idle. No, 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 no. Fabricate, fabricate, fabricate. We're still doing the liquid piping. That's fine. That's fine by me. I don't mind that the computer is idle at the moment. And this is idle as well. We want some more mush bars before we run out of food. The algae isn't being brought down, so let's just say that they're allowed to store stuff in there now. Where else can I put storage? I'm running out of room here. Okay, so I'm going to want some planters now. I think I can do planters. Yes, I can. Planter boxes. I haven't done these before, so bear with me if I am a total noob at this, but I'll put some of these in. I think they might need... I don't know why I can't put a second one there. Let's do 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And then we can put things in the middle and to the edges, like extra algae scrubber things. Put like maybe, oh, an algae terrarium. Or I could not build an algae terrarium. There we are. Apparently I'm not allowed to build one there. I'll build one to either side. I don't know why there's a problem with that middle tile being built on. Seems to just not like it generally. So we'll have that there. Put the massage tables down there. I could dig up that mealwood and get a mealwood seed, and I can build that. I can put that into my planters then. So we've got our own little farm going there. Actually, I don't like that. I'm gonna cancel all of that. Do you know why? Because I think that there should be a door and like a wall, like a way in. Oh no, they'd already put the seeds in. That's a shame. Okay, so I'm gonna redo the planters so that they're 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Still won't let me build there. Why? What is wrong with that one space? Absolutely no idea. It's ruining my symmetry. Utterly ruining my symmetry. Okay, well what I'm gonna do is cancel that. Just do them in groups of 3. Or maybe have 9 of them. Let's do that. And I think I want to put a door in there. I'll put some tiles on the floor. Make it a nice pretty room. Maybe floor the massage room as well. How's the stress levels? 0%, so that's good. How's the air doing? Not too bad. Could be better. The room up there seems to be doing a lot better for its carbon dioxide, so... Oh yes, and we've gotten all the algae out of there, which is brilliant. I'm allowing them to store stuff in there, so I would like to just get them to sweep up here. And sweep there as well. And they do need to dig there, but that's fine, they can do that later. And we're at max gas pressure there, so it's stopped using the algae there. That's fine. Looks kind of good over here. Doesn't look too bad. A couple of pockets of bad air there, but mostly the algae is doing a good job of getting rid of all the carbon dioxide and stuff. The toilet seems to be possibly producing something like methane or something like that. I don't know. Oh, look at his face. He does not like cleaning that toilet. I'm sorry, Zangari. I'm sorry you have to do such a menial task. But yeah, generally we're doing well for oxygen at the moment. But that's not going to last very long if I keep not fabricating at the research station. So let's see how far we are with the research for the lead liquid piping. We need another 8. And Ashale is getting on with that, which is good. You are a smart, smart man. Okay. Zangari is picking stuff up off the floor, I think. Could do with sweeping this room up, actually. I like to tell them to sweep up. Stop being so messy and sweep all the stuff up, please. Research center is idle. Oh yeah, that's just because they're asleep. They're allowed to sleep, it's fine. I'm hoping that they're feeling a little bit better with their algae things in there now. It'll be better for their air, but not so good for their room, the like decoration score of the room. So I need to maybe put something pretty in there, like a sculpture or a piece of art or something. But it looks like in the daytime that's sort of sorting itself out, and then at night they're all in there like breathing out fumes. And the toilet's over there as well, so it's not great. Okay, so we're getting there with the research. How much more do we need? 3 more. 1 after that, and then I'll queue up a few more, because then what we want to do is start making some intermediate research at the supercomputer, and we'll get some more interesting research done at that point. Right. Looking good, I think. We're getting bottled water out of the water sources. Getting massages done at the massage table. We're filling up our storage compactors very well. And we're doing research. I don't really think that there's a huge amount more that we can do there. Just let them get on with their tasks. If they haven't dug these out yet, so I want to wait for them to do that, and that will allow us access to that oxalite. Oxalite, as I say, it does run out, so it's nice to have, but then you've got to be careful. And we've got the carbon dioxide has all gone to the bottom here. So what I think I might do, I think I need to actually bring the ladder down a little bit more so they can actually access this room. And then I want to put an algae terrarium just at the bottom here, and that'll just hopefully work away at that carbon dioxide that's moved to the bottom of the base. There is a pocket here as well, unfortunately. Seems to have settled down on the water. But the more algae terrariums we put in, the better. So let's see, I want to put it's a blossom seed. It's a fruit plant. Okay, so we'll have some mealwood. Probably most of this will be mealwood, because that's what we have the most seeds of. And over here as well. And hopefully it has enough oxygen to grow nicely. Okay, I think that's all of them done. Just gotta wait for them to do their thing now, so that's just got to wait. The atmospheric pressure is too low and it is stifled. So it doesn't like the air in there. Now I'm thinking that maybe an algae terrarium in there would be quite good for it. So let's pop a couple either side. And maybe that'll help it get a little bit more air in. That one has no seeds left, apparently. I thought I had. This water, I notice, is going down all the time, and it's sort of bringing that carbon dioxide down with it. So algae terrarium's getting made. Good stuff. Right, it started to bubble, which means it's starting to work. That mealwood can be harvested. I think. Yep. So can that root? Is there something there? Oh no, that's just a pile of rocks. There we go, and we're growing our own now, so that's even better. It seems to be a little bit happier in there now. Yeah, got some good oxygen in there. Cool. I think we might need to put some more oxygen into this room though. And I think this one might be struggling a little bit. Oh, there's a bunch of algae down here though that I haven't told them to dig yet, which is great. I don't know if they'll be able to get up there. I'll have to see what happens. I might have to build a tile so they can stand on it and dig out those. Unreachable, it says. Right, yeah, I will have to build a tile. If I build a tile about there... No, it's going to need to be there, isn't it? There, and there, there, and there. Like a little staircase. And they can get the algae out, and then I'll deconstruct that, and they can get the algae from the bottom, and probably start mining around in here as well. Oh, there's fertilizer just like sitting in the... Wow, I didn't realise you could mine that out. It's really good. Okay, what research are we doing now? Nothing! So we've got our liquid piping. I want percolation now. So for percolation, I need to keep fabricating novice research. And I also need to fabricate some intermediate research, which needs bottled water apparently. And I would like that to also be quite a high priority. Go on to pump. Alright, so let's have a look. Stress levels are still 0%, which is pretty good for this point of the game, to be honest. I wonder if we've got enough for another massage table at this point. I don't know if we need to when we've only got 3 colony guys. I don't know if we should maybe get a new friend. Should we get a new friend? How much oxygen do we have? We are generating a net profit of oxygen at the moment. So that to me says that we could maybe afford a new friend. Choose a duplicate. So let's see if we've got anyone good. Twinkle Toes! This duplicate is light as a feather on their feet. Athletics +7. Loud sleeper. In space, everyone can hear you snore. You might have to put her in her own bedroom, but you can't assign beds, so she would just go sleep with everyone else and make them all, yeah, really annoyed with her. Can't visualise an object in 3D space. And consumes loads of oxygen. Oh, good. And this one's a slow learner and an interior decorator. All destructive stress responses. Good at construction, medicine and creativity. Go on then, Bertrand. Let's have you. Let's have you, shall we? What are we going to call you? I know. We're going to call you Strumfax. I don't know if Strumfax will watch this. But I think it's enough like RimWorld that he might. So let's print Strumfax. There we go. Anyone else wants a... Oh, you don't have a bed. Of course you don't. Maybe we'll put some more beds in down by the massage table. Because they sometimes sleep on the massage table. It kind of makes sense. Then again, actually, I think it makes a lot of sense to put bedrooms higher up as well. Could put a bedroom in here. Or even in here. Yeah, I'm going to put a bedroom up here, I think. So, first thing we'll do is harvest all of this rubbish on the floor. Or dig it up for seeds. So if we get rid of all that, then we can start filling it all in with tile. And we'll probably just go like that. And like that. And like that. Actually, that area will probably want that. So I'll cancel that block there. And I'll make that into a little room of its own. Why not? Tile it all in. Lovely. I'm going to do all sorts with that. If we put tiles down there, we can put a pneumatic door in. We can put some... Oh no, too many. Stop! Put a pneumatic door in, and that'll be just like a little bedroom area. We put a few beds down there. Lovely stuff. How are we doing with the research, guys? No, fabrication's queued. This is not good enough. Right, well, we need to make sure that we're not doing too much of the intermediate. So if we've got 6 queued of the intermediate, that's fine, and then we can just focus on the basic novice research after that one. Oh, look, Strumfax's doing some research too. I thought you were a slow learner. Shale is sleeping on the job. Good job, Zangary's there to help out. Oh dear. Fetching water. I understand that. They just do it. Research complete. Yay. Okay, so they seem to be doing alright, the plants and that in that room there. I was going to put some more in, apparently. Food, planters, 1, 2, 3. Now it decides I'm allowed to put stuff in there. Okay. This is never going to be how I want it to be. You know what? Just do that. I don't care anymore. We can just have 7 planters. No, 8 planters in a row. Actually, 8 in a row wouldn't be too bad. We can do it. We can maybe work up to another 8 in a row over there as well. Cycle 14 report is ready. So we made extra oxygen, which was great. We were minus on the calories though, and we're down to 6,000 calories. So we do need to get the old microbe musher going. We did well on research. But we don't have a bed yet for some of our new people, so I need to do that because I can hang on to them until they're ready to come into the base, so there's no reason for me to be making them sort of uncomfortable. So we had a cot there, we probably want a cot there. We're gonna have cots all along there. It's nice and high up, and I think that helps because the carbon dioxide sinks and the oxygen rises above it, so it's better to have the beds higher up so that they're breathing in nice clean air while they're sleeping as much as possible. Still a lot of carbon dioxide around there, but once they I'll either seal it off once we're done with all the water, or I will stick some algae terrariums in there and we'll get that all cleaned out. But anyway, I think that we've probably gone over time. As I say, I have had terrible trouble with getting this to work with my overlay. So my timings are probably going to be awfully off because I have to sort of look around to my other monitor to see how long I've been recording for. So it's not the greatest. So I think we've been going for about half an hour. So I think it's time to end the episode. So if you liked it, then please leave me a like below. And if you'd like to see more of it, this lovely game, then please subscribe and I will let you know when there's new videos out, and I hope to see you next time. But in the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.